He's the man behind his company's steady acquisition of factories around the world. He is a businessman from Silicon Valley in the United States. Marx oversees a network of more than 100 factories in 29 countries. Information on all the factories in a network spanning Asia, America, and Europe is sent to the laptop he is never without.
Inventory is a little higher than I would like to see. Collections are very good. Cash flow seems to be pretty good. So overall, I'd say it's about what I'd expect.
A state of fierce competition is unfolding in the global market among makers of consumer electronics. Fighting for survival, these companies are channeling capital into research and development and aftermarket services and ridding themselves of unprofitable facilities one after another. On the receiving end is Marx, who picks up available facilities and single-handedly takes on manufacturing operations.
Customers are increasingly allowing us to do this part of their business because it's not adding value to them. We're better at it. We drive a lot of efficiency, and so low margins still allows us to make a very good profit.
The name of Marx Company never appears on the products its facilities turn out. It is the proverbial puppet master doing behind-the-scenes work for well-known actors on the consumer electronics stage.
We're a big supplier to Casio and to Xerox and to Hewlett-Packard and to Sony Ericsson, but they're the names that are important. We need them to be successful. We want their brand names out there selling the product. We're quite happy to be in the shadows and producing the product.
Marx has set his sights on a new target, Japan. In October 2002, Marx Company acquired a factory and its workers in Aichi Prefecture. An American was brought over to head up the factory, and production lines were completely revamped. In Japan, companies have traditionally built their own production facilities, but no longer. A big change is at hand even in this market. A new business has emerged, a business of acquiring factories and their workers all over the world. We will take an in-depth look at a manufacturing giant in the shadows. And this man, a man who has prompted a whirlwind transformation in manufacturing circles. America's Silicon Valley, the powerhouse that drives the electronics industry. This valley is home to the U.S. headquarters of Flextronics, a shadow company. Marx is the company's chief executive officer. Net sales reached $13.4 billion in 2002. In 10 years, net sales have skyrocketed about 15 times. Ash Bhardwaj, Vice President of Strategic Accounts.
Oh my God, I'm busy. What are your travel plans?
Marx is constantly bombarded with news on companies wanting to sell off facilities.
Who we don't need and what all the restructuring is going to be and all that?
Right, exactly. And combined business plan, we're investigating with both of them. And Curatel guys might have some EMS business for us as well.
How big company are they?
I think Michael, they're about $150 million, $150, $200 million.
Every day. Every day. Yeah, sure, lots. I mean, because for one thing, there's a lot of companies in trouble now, and so they would like to be acquired. And there's a couple we always get interested in, and those are the ones that generally turn into something.
Marks is in the EMS business. That's the acronym for Electronic Manufacturing Services. Companies will sell factories having a tough time turning a profit to concentrate human and capital resources into R&D and aftermarket service divisions. The people who work at the factory are part of the deal. An EMS provider buys such facilities and undertakes production on a contract basis. Here is a sampling of the products outsourced to Flextronics facilities: Dell servers, Motorola mobile phones, Microsoft game machines, Epson printers, Xerox copiers. On a global basis, Flextronics outputs more than 500,000 units a day. These products bear the brand names of the manufacturers that placed the orders. The Flextronics name is nowhere to be seen. And for this reason, the company can be referred to as a maker in the shadows. Flextronics operates more than 100 facilities around the globe. The company employs some 95,000 people worldwide. Flextronics divides production into two categories. Mass production is assigned to facilities in developing nations where labor is cheap, while high-tech production goes to facilities in developed nations where labor has greater expertise. The company attracts clients so well because it can handle orders anywhere in the world. Laval, a rural city 300 kilometers southwest from Paris. This city is home to a mobile phone facility acquired by Flextronics. It had been owned by Alcatel, France's well-known telecommunications equipment maker. It happened in 2001. The bubble that enveloped the telecommunications equipment market burst, and Alcatel, hurt by poor business results, was forced to restructure its operations. Flextronics retained all 830 employees below the position of plant manager.